Feeling a little self-destructive? With global reports showing stress levels increasing by 27% in urban areas over the past decade, perhaps you're ready to embrace true discomfort. If your goal is to find a city that perfectly mirrors your inner turmoil, you've come to the right place. Which 12 cities offer the ultimate descent into urban despair? We're talking about places like Stockton, California, grappling with an 8.9% unemployment rate, or Detroit, Michigan, infamous for its urban decay and high poverty levels. Get ready to explore the cities where soul-crushing commutes, limited opportunities, and a general sense of hopelessness reigns supreme. Discover your next regrettable life decision. If you're searching for a place that feels like a slow-motion existential crisis, Fresno, California might be calling your name. Often overlooked but rarely uplifting, Fresno consistently ranks among the least livable cities in California. With a poverty rate of 23.3%, far above the national average, and summer temperatures regularly exceeding 105 degrees Fahrenheit, it's like living in a toaster with broken air conditioning. Air quality? Among the worst in the nation. Fresno frequently ranks in the top 5 U.S. cities for particle pollution, which is perfect if you enjoy breathing through a straw. Public transportation is lacking, the downtown core remains underdeveloped, and crime rates are nearly 50% higher than the national average. Add in uninspiring scenery and a persistent sense of economic stagnation, and Fresno becomes less a city and more a long, dusty reminder to aim higher. If you're drawn to places that sap your spirit one day at a time, Albuquerque, New Mexico could be your perfect pit stop. With a poverty rate of 18.3% and a violent crime rate nearly double the national average, this city has developed a reputation for being as dangerous as it is depressing. Despite its scenic desert backdrop, Albuquerque's economic stagnation and decaying infrastructure offer little to lift your mood. In 2024, it ranked among the top 10 U.S. cities for auto theft, and job opportunities remain scarce outside of government and healthcare. Public schools struggle, and homelessness is on the rise. If you're looking for a city that feels like the background setting of a post-apocalyptic TV show, Albuquerque's got the gritty realism you never asked for. If you're seeking a city where hope feels optional, Flint, Michigan might top the list. With a crime rate of 2,752 per 100,000, it's 170% more dangerous than the national average, making safety a daily concern. Economically, Flint still reels from decades of deindustrialization, with a poverty rate of 34.4%, more than double the national average, and unemployment at 5.8% as of March 2025. The city remains haunted by the devastating water crisis, which eroded trust in government and left lasting health impacts. While its air quality, AQI around 35, is a rare bright spot, infrastructure decay and a struggling economy overshadow it. For those drawn to adversity with a side of institutional failure, Flint offers the full experience, no filter required. If you're looking for a city that feels like a long, slow test of endurance, Memphis, Tennessee fits the bill. With a violent crime rate of 2,380 per 100,000 people, it's consistently one of the most dangerous cities in the U.S., despite recent declines. As of May 2025, the city had already recorded 97 murders, and property crime remains rampant, with larceny theft rates 3 times the state average. Memphis also struggles with deep poverty, posting a 22.6% poverty rate in 2023, far above the national average of 12.5%. Though it boasts major employers like FedEx and strong healthcare hubs, unemployment edged up to 4.1% in April 2025. Add urban sprawl, aging infrastructure, and systemic inequality, and Memphis becomes a masterclass in unmet potential. If you're searching for a city that embodies economic hardship and persistent struggle, Cleveland, Ohio might be your match. Safer than only 1% of U.S. cities, Cleveland gives residents a 1 in 59 chance of facing violent crime and 1 in 21 for property crime. The city's poverty rate stands at 30.81%, nearly 2.5 times the national average, with a staggering child poverty rate of 48.4% in 2023, among the highest in the nation. As of March 2025, unemployment was 5.00%, above the U.S. average. Add to that crumbling infrastructure, slow job recovery post-pandemic, and the long shadow of deindustrialization, and Cleveland becomes a tough place for anyone seeking stability, opportunity, or a mental break from existential fatigue. If you're drawn to places that test your resilience, Shreveport, Louisiana might top the list. The city faces steep challenges, including a murder rate of 41.1 per 100,000, 8 times the national average in 2023. Property crime is also rampant, with auto theft up 80% and burglaries up 25% year-to-date in that same year. Shreveport's poverty rate is 23.62%, well above state and national figures, and its unemployment rate was 4.3% in May 2025, higher than the national average. Residents often contend with aging infrastructure, including unreliable roads and water systems. With limited economic diversity and few job opportunities, Shreveport offers a uniquely difficult environment for those seeking stability or upward mobility, making it a contender for those looking to lean into the struggle. Labeling a city as one to move if you hate yourself is subjective, but Detroit, Michigan faces measurable challenges that some may find difficult. While crime has declined, homicides dropped 19% and non-fatal shootings fell 25% in 2024. Detroit's violent crime rate remains far above the national average. In 2021, its homicide rate was nearly 7 times the U.S. average. Economically, Detroit still bears scars from its historic bankruptcy, with a poverty rate of 31.51% and aging infrastructure. Over 53% of major roads in the urban area are rated in poor condition, and frequent water main breaks continue to disrupt daily life. Although the unemployment rate was a relatively low 3.7% in April 2025, long-standing systemic issues contribute to a challenging living environment for many residents. Describing a city as one best avoided for mental well-being is subjective, but St. Louis, Missouri presents serious challenges that may feel overwhelming to some. The city's violent crime rate remains among the highest in the nation, with a 2024 homicide rate of 48.6 per 100,000 residents. Despite a 33% drop since 2019, motor vehicle thefts have surged 53% compared to 2019, highlighting persistent safety concerns. Economically, St. Louis struggles with poverty. 19.8% of residents live below the poverty line, and over 20% reside in neighborhoods with extreme poverty concentrations. The unemployment rate was 5.0% in March 2025. Ongoing issues with aging infrastructure, population decline, and uneven economic development further add to a sense of instability and stagnation in daily life. Calling a city one better suited for the deeply unenthusiastic is subjective, but Bakersfield, California presents measurable challenges. The city's overall crime rate is 85% higher than the national average, with property crime 96% higher, and a 1 in 21 chance of becoming a victim. Poverty affects 16.0% of residents, and the April 2025 unemployment rate was a troubling 8.9%, far above state and national averages. Bakersfield is also known for poor air quality, consistently ranking among the worst in the U.S. due to its valley location, agricultural emissions, and oil production. Combined with summer temperatures regularly over 100 Fahrenheit, these factors create an environment that many may find harsh, both physically and economically. While the phrase "to move if you hate yourself" is subjective, Camden, New Jersey faces serious challenges that some may find undesirable. The city has long battled high crime. Its violent crime rate in 2018 was 163.8 per 10,000 residents, and property crime was 303.4 per 10,000. Though recent reforms have reduced crime, rates remain well above national averages. Economically, Camden struggles with a poverty rate of 28.46%, more than double the national figure. The unemployment rate stood at 9.1% in April 2025, reflecting a persistently weak job market. Decades of deindustrialization have left lasting impacts. Abandoned buildings, underfunded infrastructure, and a lack of economic opportunity continue to affect quality of life for many residents. While the label, "Cities to Move If You Hate Yourself," is subjective, Stockton, California, faces real challenges that may make it undesirable for some. The city's overall crime rate is 81.5% higher than the national average, with violent crime a staggering 229% higher. Residents face a 1 in 23 chance of becoming a crime victim. Economically, Stockton struggles with a poverty rate of 15.37% and an unemployment rate of 6.8% as of April 2025, well above both state and national averages. Environmental issues also loom large. Stockton's Central Valley location contributes to persistent air quality problems and intense summer heat. Combined with aging infrastructure and a strained job market, these factors create a difficult and often stressful living environment for many residents. Although the phrase may be provocative, certain cities like Gary, Indiana, face persistent challenges that some may find particularly difficult. The city's violent crime rate stands at 11.8 per 1,000 residents, with Indiana's highest murder rate of 29.1 per 100,000. Property crime is also high at 42.7 per 1,000. Despite a 23% drop in homicides in 2024, crime remains well above national averages. Economically, Gary continues to reel from decades of deindustrialization, contributing to a poverty rate of 32.93% and widespread urban blight, with about 1/3 of homes abandoned. As of April 2025, unemployment in the metro area was 4.0%. These combined social and economic pressures contribute to a harsh living environment for many residents. That wraps up our deep dive into U.S. cities facing serious, ongoing challenges. While the title may have been provocative, our goal was to spotlight real, data-backed issues like high crime, persistent poverty, and infrastructure breakdowns that affect daily life for many residents. These cities aren't unlivable, but they pose difficulties that not everyone can navigate easily. Were you surprised by any of the numbers? What factors matter most to you when evaluating a place to live? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you found this breakdown informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thoughtful, data-driven content. Thanks for watching.